You regularly collaborate with law enforcement agency. What, in your opinion, is the biggest cyber threat related to the domain name system and domain name registration process?
It's a complicated scenario, and one of the things that is most challenging is the prevention of registrations of domains that are specifically used for criminal activities. A very large number of domain names are registered specifically for the purposes of spam. And while spam sounds like it's mundane, spam is actually the delivery mechanism for many other security threats. For example, you can launch a phishing attack with spam messages. You can launch a malware infection with spam messages. The consequence of malware infections is often that computers are seized for ransom using what malware called ransomware. You can also use spam to infect computers that will be enrolled in a botnet. And botnets are these large, sometimes million node networks that are used for other attacks like denial of service. So eliminating malicious registrations would go a very long way to reducing the attack vectors that that support these other threats.
Yeah. How does it work with the law enforcement to build cybercrime capacity?
So my security, stability, and resiliency team actually provides training for investigating identifier system abuse, and we visit national agencies. We bring the training to them. We provide it for free, and we train for anywhere from 4 hours to multiple days, explaining how investigators can gather information from public systems like the domain name system to identify where threats are emerging, to identify where content that's illegal is hosted, to identify, in some cases, who is routing information for denial of service attacks. We also, in these courses, talk about ways to go and find information relating to the content that's hosted, the parties that need to be contacted that would be instrumental in dismantling or taking down the malicious activity.
Do you see the need to organize events like this conference in Krakow? Would like it?
So far, the conference is very interesting. I think you have a lot of very well-informed participants. The subject matter is very timely. The subject matter is also very challenging. So bringing subject matter expertise from many countries across Europe and across the world is still very important. We need to follow through, however. It's all well and good to come and talk about what we need to do in reducing the cyber threats. We still need to cooperate better to actually execute on what we conclude is the right way to go here.